Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars is all over the internet these days. And, well, we're not done with Star Wars just yet. At least I am not done with Star Wars just yet. I have a few more things to say about Star Wars. I literally just came back a few minutes ago from rewatching The Rise of Skywalker, and I have a brand new I had a brand new perspective on this movie now. But we are not here to talk about The Rise of Skywalker. We're here to talk about The Clone Wars, specifically the CGI animated Clone Wars. I'm not gonna say it's the better one of the two, but it's the one that's canon. So there's that. I love them both. I'm not sure which one I like best. I think if I had to pick one, I guess I'd say the CGI one, because I don't know. I just think it went a lot deeper than the 2D one. The 2D one was mostly well, the first season, I guess, was just 5 minutes per episode, and then switch it to 25 minutes an episode. The CGI one was just, it was a full-on show. And a full-on Star Wars show that ran on for more seasons than I thought the show could have. And it looks like it's not even over, because there's a brand new season of it coming next year. But we're not talking about that either. We're talking about the honest trailers for the Star Wars, the Clone Wars series. I'm really trying hard to say the Clone Wars and not just, Clone Wars, because Clone Wars is the 2D one and the Clone Wars is the CGI one. I'm boring you guys with details. So let's just jump into the honest trailer. I am curious to know what the honest trailer people think about this show. It's kind of weird to me that they never actually did an honest trailer for it. So that's going to be exciting for me to see. Let's see what they got to say about this show. Let's go.
This episode is brought to you by Target. You've spent weeks arguing about The Mandalorian. You'll spend months arguing about The Rise of Skywalker. Now, watch the one Star Wars movie capable of uniting the entire fan base by agreeing it's the worst theatrically released movie in the franchise. Easily. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, the movie. The show is a different story. Gear up for a movie based on a vague reference to something Mark Hamill said in 1977.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes.
But since the Samurai Jack guy made them look kick-ass one time, Lucasfilm followed up with a poorly animated kids movie. Really poorly animated.
I'd best be on my way.
Like so poorly animated, every scene ends with the same animation of someone crossing their arms.
I never noticed that.
Did they forget to render this? Looks like an educational Star Wars spin-off game designed to teach me how to type. Your favorite prequel characters are back. Yay! Like Anakin Skywalker, who's only killed sand people at this point, not younglings, so he's good. Obi-Wan, who took all the stiffness out of his personality and transferred it to his hair. Christopher Lee and Sam Jackson, who didn't get the memo they could skip this one.
I need 3 of his Star Cruisers.
A bunch of nameless clones.
Thanks for the ride, Rex.
Cody, battle positions.
Aw, don't name your clones, man. You're just gonna get attached. Ahsoka Tano, a sidekick built out of corporate memos to make a cool young girl Jedi who's cool and does cool stuff.
You're stuck with me, Sky Guy.
What did you just call me?
And Baby Yoda, exact opposite, Stinky.
Stinky.
Oh, Stinky, you're a mistake no one will ever speak of again. Begun the Clone Wars have. And boring the Clone Wars are, because this is 90 solid minutes of droids shooting at clones, clones shooting at droids, and space wizards flipping around in the middle of it all, helping the clones shoot the droids more better. But since we know the same guy is running both armies, we know this is all a big distraction that means absolutely nothing. Unless you're the guy who owns the rights to the blaster sound effect. In that case, cha-ching, am I right? Strap in for the first Star Wars set entirely inside an actual Star War that's somehow more boring than the holiday special. At least that had Wookiees watching VR porn. Still, it does feature the greatest redemption story in Star Wars. No, not that guy. Dave Filoni, who somehow shook off this mess and turned it into multiple compelling seasons of television, turned this brat into one of the most popular characters in the fandom, and proved that there's room for more than one Hollywood nerd in a cowboy hat. El Mariachi versus the Mandalorian, guys. At least give it some thought. Starring Darth Vader, Poochie. A good movie? Now that's a thing I haven't made in a long time. Padme, I'm a Deadeyes. Mr. and Mrs. Sith. BattleBots. And Baby Slug doop 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 doop, Baby Slug doop 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 doop, Baby Slug doop 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 doop, Baby Slug. PS2 Jedi Power Battles. So, this is around 20 years before A New Hope, and jizz music hasn't changed at all? Are these guys playing brand new cutting-edge jizz? Or does the Mos Eisley Cantina have a retro jizz theme? This holiday, the toys of a generation of Star Wars fans come home. Explore a whole galaxy of Star Wars toys, available at Target. Marvel, DC. No one on the internet has ever thought of making a video comparing the relative strengths of their heroes until now. Click here for an all-new episode of Power Levels, and see if you can handle Superman's pelvic thrust.
Oh, no, thing? Or, hold on. Oh, so yeah, that was an ad. Anyway, guess there's no, reading the comments. This was awesome! First of all, I did an oopsie. I thought it was going to be on Australia for the show, not the movie. Big mistake there, but whatever, this was amazing. I loved it. Yeah, about the movie, I don't hate it as much as everyone else. I just, I watched like 3 or 4 seasons of the show before even knowing that there was a movie. So I went back and watched the movie, already knowing all the stuff that happened chronologically after the movie. So I kind of came into it with a different perspective. I really enjoyed the movie for what it was. The show is obviously superior, but yeah, that movie was very polarizing. For a lot of people, that's what killed Star Wars for them, even before Disney bought it, even before The Force Awakens and all that controversy, and I'm not even going to mention The Last Jedi. Whoops, I just did. Anyway, this was really funny, this was really great. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Star Wars The Clone Wars, the movie. Oh, how things have changed. It kind of made me nostalgic to, you know, when he did the comparison between how the movie actually was and what the goodness that actually came out of it in the form of the show, the return of Maul, you know, the Ahsoka character. A lot of things, a lot of good things to love about this movie, even though there's a lot of bad things to like about this movie, but to not like about this movie, but I have spoken. May the Force be with you. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.